Ever caught yourself puzzling over whether she finds you attractive or if she's just being super friendly? It's like playing a complex game of does she like me without any definitive rules.
The same scars that you have, and I show them to you. But I guess the only difference between you and I is that you are afraid to love again.
But guess what? Understanding the subtle art, and yes, it's part psychology, part detective work, of deciphering those signals doesn't have to be as daunting as it sounds. No need to enroll in a crash course on human behavior because you've just hit the jackpot with this video.
I know you're Peter's best friend. And I know you've never particularly warmed to me. No, don't argue.
We're about to deep dive into the unmistakable signs that she's definitely vibing with your looks. Strap in, because this is going to be an enlightening ride that could change the way you see social interactions forever. Number 1, what's in your purse? Ever heard of the secret language of purses? No? Well, you're in for a treat. When you're out and about, keep an eye on how she handles her purse, because it's a treasure trove of nonverbal cues. If she's not quite into the vibe, her purse becomes her loyal knight, guarding her fiercely, clutched close as if bracing for a battle. But when she's interested, that purse suddenly forgets its protective duties. You'll spot it casually slung to the side, maybe even forgotten in the exhilaration of the moment, as if she's cleared the battlefield to welcome you in. Number 2, she just can't seem to hold eye contact. Locked eyes with someone and felt the world pause for a moment, only to have her quickly avert her gaze? You might chalk it up to her being shy or something catching her eye behind you. However, there's a fascinating undercurrent to these fleeting moments of eye contact. When eyes meet, even for an instant longer than usual, it can be electrifying. It's a sensation we've all experienced among friends or acquaintances. But here's where it gets intriguing. If you notice her eyes darting away consistently, it's worth considering why. In situations where you hold a position of authority, like being her boss or teacher, her reaction might simply be out of respect or nervousness. But what if the usual dynamics don't apply? That's when you should start reading between the lines. Number 3, touching her face or neck. Now, this one is fascinating and something you don't want to miss. Imagine this. You're in a conversation and you notice she's gently brushing her face or perhaps playing with a strand of her hair while looking at you. This isn't just her being fidgety or random. It's what you could call a subtle dance of attraction, a kind of unspoken language that she might not even be fully aware of. When she tucks a lock of hair behind her ear, lightly strokes her cheek, or delicately traces her neck, it's like she's sending out a signal, possibly without even knowing it. These actions are soft, yet profoundly telling gestures that many of us might overlook in the hustle of conversation. But here's the thing, they're like breadcrumbs, leading you to understand that she might find you more than just interesting. Number 4, mirrors your body language. Have you ever noticed when talking to someone that they start to subtly copy your actions? Imagine this. You're in a deep conversation. You lean in for emphasis, and she leans into mirroring your stance. Or perhaps you casually tilt your head while pondering a thought, and she instinctively does the same. This little dance of mimicry isn't just random. It's a sign of rapport, possibly signaling comfort or even attraction. It's as if your body language is in sync, creating an unspoken connection between the two of you. Now here's a little experiment to test the waters. Change up your body language intentionally. Cross your arms, adjust your stance, or play with your hair, and observe if she follows your lead. Now keep in mind, mirroring alone doesn't seal the deal. It's crucial to look out for other signs to crack the code of attraction. Combining these cues will give you a much clearer picture. Number 5, the mysterious direction of her feet. You might find this one a bit on the quirky side, but trust me, it's as telling as a secret diary. Our feet, yes, those two things we walk on, are masterful informants of our interests and attractions. Picture them as undercover agents, or better yet, as a pair of silent compasses quietly divulging secrets. When you're conversing with her and notice her feet pointed directly at you, it's as if the stars have aligned. You've unquestionably caught her interest. However, here's where it gets intriguing. If her feet seem to be plotting their escape toward the door, well, it might be time to reassess the vibe you're giving off. The next time you find yourself wrapped in conversation, play detective and sneak a quick peek at where her feet are pointing. Are they aimed at you like an arrow? That's your silent yet glaring green light signaling, yes, I'm intrigued. Number 6, she blushes with just one look. Imagine this. You're in a bustling room or maybe in an intimate conversation circle, and there you spot her. Now, instead of words, you deploy your most potent weapon, a silent signature look topped with your most charming smile. The reaction you're looking for is instant and revealing. Watch as a delightful blush blooms across her cheeks, a telltale heart skipping a beat, without a word being uttered.
Because if I ran, I'd scare you.
I knew from the moment I saw you that you're trouble. And don't think I didn't see you watching me.
This isn't just sweet. It's science in action. Blushing is the body's reaction to the adrenaline rush that flares up when excitement or emotional heat turns up the volume. It's a physiological sonnet where widened blood vessels play the tune of attraction. And guess what? A few scenarios pump adrenaline through a girl's veins, quite like the thrill of being noticed by someone who, in her eyes, could be the centerfold of GQ. Number 7, the magnetic pull. You're kicking back with friends. Laughter in the air when out of the corner of your eye, you spot her. She's gradually making her way over, navigating through the crowd directly toward you. Whether she commands the room with her energy or prefers to keep things low-key, her subtle move towards your spot is a dead giveaway. Picture this as if you're radiating an invisible allure, like a beacon of confidence and charm, impossible to ignore. It's not just about sparking immediate conversation. Sometimes, it's about basking in that undeniable allure you're projecting. When she's inching closer, even amidst a buzzing crowd, it's a glaring sign she's totally tuned into the vibe you're emitting, captivated by what she sees. From the gravity of a magnetic pole to the emblematic likes on solo pictures, each gesture carries a weight of intention. How someone dresses to impress or ups the ante with physical flirtation are not just happenstance. They're deliberate signals meant to catch your gaze and hold it. But beyond the act of seeking and noticing these signs lies an equally important element, the chemistry that either fizzles out or blazes into something more. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed any of these signs in your interactions? Or perhaps have you been the one signaling? Drop your stories and experiences in the comments below. We're eager to read about the myriad ways attraction unfolds in your lives. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy the content, please show your support by clicking the like button and subscribing to this channel. Stay tuned for more empowering content on the She Believes channel. Until next time, believe in yourself and keep shining.